What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day as always. So we're back with Dylan from Jeep Guys Online, his Gladiator. And I'm actually going to go over the top things I hate about the Jeep Gladiator. Now, there is quite a few of them actually. Now, don't get me wrong, very, very cool Jeep. I actually like the idea that Jeep went ahead and made a truck, but there's just some things that I don't really like about it. I'm also going to make one of these videos of some things that I really like about the Gladiator, so don't get it wrong, I definitely don't hate these Jeeps, but there's just some things that I'm not a fan of. So for starters, and I know I'm definitely not the only one, the wheelbase and the departure angle in the back of this thing. The departure angle is pretty bad. However, you do get these metal guards here, so if you do drop it down the rock, it's not the end of the world, and you get the pretty nice bumpers and everything like that. But that would be my biggest complaint about the Gladiator, is the wheelbase. And another thing with the Gladiator is the towing capacity. It's not the highest towing capacity. I really don't think it's too much more than the JL. So I mean, it's cool you have the storage in the rear. Super nice for getting like work done and everything like that. Running the store, throwing like plywood or bricks or all kinds of stuff back here, tools and everything. That's super nice. However, they can't tow a ton. If these things could easily tow a trailer, Jeep, spare parts, all that stuff, I would 100% consider getting one, especially in the red color that's pretty similar to my Wrangler. If you guys haven't seen that color, I'm going to go ahead and put a picture down here, and then over here I'll put a picture of my Jeep so you guys can see how close they are. That would be the coolest setup to tow to trails and everything like that. So my next complaint is under the hood. It's a pretty underpowered engine for a truck. Now I have heard, I'm not sure how true it is, but I've heard from a couple friends and a couple people that are pretty big in the Jeep industry that we might have a bigger engine option coming soon. Now, I'm not going to tell you what I heard just because I don't know how true it is yet, but I have heard a couple things about bigger engines coming to these, and honestly, if you put like a Hemi in this thing or something like that, this would be a pretty insane truck to pick up, especially for the price point. That's saying that the price doesn't go up too much compared to what it is now. When they did put the $392 in the Wrangler, the price actually was not terrible for those, so I wouldn't assume it would be too terrible for what this is. So the next thing on my list you guys kind of might make fun of me for because it seems like a really stupid thing, but I'm going to go with these like rock slider side step things. So not that the Gladiator is the biggest truck on the market, but a lot of other trucks actually come with some sort of step down there for you to get into. And it's a Jeep, so at the end of the day, a lot of them will end up lifted, similar to this JL. So a lot of them will end up lifted, and you'll need to add some kind of aftermarket step. And a lot of other trucks on the market, like I said, come with steps there. And just for example, a very cool thing that is on this JL actually is when you open the door, these steps fold down, you shut the door, and they fold back up. So that's just like something small that they could have added to the Gladiator, or even just small steps on the side, some kind of different style, because at the end of the day, this is really just a JL with a bed on it, which is cool, but at the same time, there's really not a lot different interior-wise, motor-wise, appearance-wise, minus the bed. Another complaint on the front end would actually be this camera up here. Now, nothing wrong with the camera actually, but you can't leave it on all the time, which I know sounds kind of stupid, but it is very useful when you're pulling into like super tight parking spaces or stuff like that. You can't leave it on at all times unless you're in 4 low at very low speeds, or else it turns off. So very small complaint with that one actually. I mean, you can do without it, but it would be very useful if that was able to be turned on at all times. But honestly guys, that's really the only things that I really don't like about the Gladiator, or I don't like a little bit, but those are kind of the only things I don't like about it. Altogether, the truck is really cool, and it's really cool to see Jeep making a truck again. So I don't really have too many problems with it really, and what there is problems with is stuff you can change. Like I said, with these rock sliders and steps, go ahead and contact Rockside Engineering, throw a set of these on there to go back up, buttons inside for when you have your doors off, or when you're off-roading with your doors off, anything like that. So I mean, those are really cool, you can add those on there. Engine mods, I mean, depending on how much money you want to put into one of these things, you can put whatever engine in it you want. But like I said, I did hear from some people that there is going to be a bigger engine option coming in the future. Tow capacity wise, kind of just comes down to what you want to use it for. I believe it's 7,500 pounds is perfect for some people, and for other people it just won't work. So it kind of just comes down to what you want. At the end of the day, it's a really, really cool truck. I really like it. Like I said earlier, definitely I would consider picking up one if I could easily tow one of these, spare parts, trailer, all that stuff, all the way across the country. I wouldn't mind having one. But let me know your thoughts on the JT. Let me know things you like about it, things you don't like. Let me know if you guys would buy one yourself. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.